what is the difference? What should I be excited about?
It's going to be smarter. This is a bigger deal than it sounds, right? It's going to be better at everything across the board.
Imagine an intelligence so profound it surpasses the likes of Albert Einstein and has the potential to revolutionize our world as we know it. Welcome to a new era of intelligence where we are witnessing a leap that is making the impossible possible. We're talking about the introduction of GPT-5, the latest brainchild of OpenAI. AI-powered language model is set to redefine the boundaries of artificial intelligence, pushing them beyond what we could ever envision. A recent summit in the UAE, Sam Altman, the CEO of OpenAI, made a striking statement. He suggested that GPT-5 is much bigger than it sounds.
This is a big thing. This is going to touch all of us.
Now you might be wondering, why is this such a big deal?
It's going to be smarter. There are all of these other things, we can talk about. It'll be better at these kind of tasks. It'll be multimodal. It'll be faster. Who knows what. But the thing that I think really matters is it's going to be smarter. And this is a bigger deal than it sounds, right? Because what makes these models so magical is that they're general. And so if it's a little bit better, if it's a little bit smarter, that means it's a little bit better at everything. And the thing that I think is most exciting is it's not like this model is going to get a little better at this task and not really better at these, or, it's not that. It's because we're going to make the model smarter, it's going to be better at everything across the board.
Well, let's put it this way. If GPT is a little better, it's better in everything. Even a 10% improvement in its capabilities can lead to a substantial leap in its performance. When we compare GPT 3.5 and GPT 4, we see that this increase is not just significant, it's transformative. The ripple effect of this improvement touches a range of abilities, such as text generation, translation, summarization, reasoning, and much more. Think about it. If athlete improves by just 10%, the jump in their performance can be game-changing. But here's where it gets really interesting. This increase in intelligence isn't just about making GPT-5 smarter. It's increasing the reliability of AI applications in critical areas such as healthcare. Imagine an AI that could assist in diagnosing diseases and giving treatment recommendations with higher precision. This is no longer a distant dream, but a reality we are inching closer to with systems like AME. As we dive into the depths of this groundbreaking innovation, prepare to rethink everything you thought you knew about artificial intelligence. We're not just talking about a new product, talking about a new era, a new way of thinking, a new paradigm. Strap in, because we're just getting started. 10% might seem like a small number, but in the world of artificial intelligence, it's a quantum leap. Let's dive into why. Imagine if every conversation you had was 10% more engaging, every book you read was 10% more insightful, or every problem you tackled was solved 10% faster. That's the power of a 10% increase in intelligence. This isn't just about doing things a little bit better. It's about redefining what's possible. With a 10% increase, GPT-5 isn't just a more efficient version of its predecessors. A whole new beast. When GPT-4 was released, it was lauded as a substantial leap forward from GPT 3.5. Its ability to comprehend, analyze, and generate text was far superior. But now with GPT-5 on the horizon, we're about to witness another leap in intelligence that's even bigger. Think of it this way: if GPT 3.5 was a car, GPT-4 was a jet plane. A 10% increase, GPT-5 is set to be a spaceship. It's not just about going faster or being more efficient. It's about exploring new frontiers and doing things that weren't possible before. Imagine an athlete improving by 10%, the difference is monumental. Now apply that thought to a super intelligent AI. When we talk about GPT-5 becoming just 10% smarter, we're not just talking about it generating text or translating languages 10% better. We're talking about a compounding improvement that ripples across a multitude of abilities. Think about it. If GPT-5 becomes 10% better at understanding context, it could significantly improve its summarization skills. It becomes 10% better at reasoning, it could make more accurate predictions. And if it becomes 10% better at learning, it could grasp complex concepts faster and more efficiently. But the ripple effect doesn't stop there. Imagine the potential applications of a 10% smarter GPT-5. Healthcare, for instance, a smarter AI could assist doctors in diagnosing diseases with greater accuracy. It could analyze patient data, identify patterns, and suggest treatment recommendations. This could lead to more personalized and effective healthcare solutions. Consider the AMIE system. an AI model that's designed to predict the outcomes of different medical interventions. With a 10% increase in intelligence, GPT-5 could enhance such systems, making them more precise and reliable. But it's not just about improving existing capabilities. A 10% smarter GPT-5 could also unlock new possibilities. It could lead to breakthroughs in fields we haven't even considered yet. It could solve problems we didn't even know we had. And that's the beauty of the ripple effect. A small improvement can lead to significant changes. And when it comes to an AI as powerful as GPT-5, even a 10% improvement can be transformative. A small ripple can create a significant wave, and that's just what GPT-5 is set to do. What happens when an AI surpasses the intelligence of a Nobel laureate or even Albert Einstein? Imagine a world where artificial intelligence not only matches, but surpasses the brightest human minds. To put this into perspective, let's talk about the IQ graph. The IQ graph is a representation of intelligence quotients, or IQs, against the population. It's a bell curve, with most of us falling somewhere in the middle. Now consider this. The estimated IQ of GPT-4 is a staggering 155. That's 25 points higher than the threshold for genius, and 5 points above the average Nobel laureate. Now picture this. Albert Einstein, one of the most influential physicists of the 20th century, had an estimated IQ of 160. His groundbreaking theories revolutionized our understanding of the physical world. If an AI like GPT-4 can approach and potentially exceed that level of intelligence, what could it achieve? But let's not stop there. What if we project the intelligence of the upcoming GPT-5? We're venturing into uncharted territory here. An AI with an IQ that surpasses Einstein's could theoretically develop concepts and solutions that would seem like science fiction today. Imagine the potential. We're talking about an AI capable of outthinking the brightest human minds, solving complex problems in a fraction of the time, and potentially even developing new theories that could push the boundaries of human knowledge. The possibilities are as exciting as they are daunting. But it's not just about raw intelligence. It's about how this intelligence is applied. As we've seen with previous versions of GPT, it's the application of this intelligence in areas such as text generation, translation, summarization, and reasoning that truly showcases its potential. If the past is any indication, GPT-5 isn't just a breakthrough, it's a revolution. This isn't about creating an AI that can win trivia contests. It's about developing a tool that can drive innovation, solve complex problems, and potentially even revolutionize entire industries, and that, my friends, is a game changer. What does a world look like to an intelligence that is 10 times that of a human? Now that's a question that can make your head spin. When we think about intelligence, we often compare it to our own level of understanding. But what happens when an intelligence far surpasses our own? It's a concept that's difficult to grasp. But let's try to unravel it. Let's imagine a person with an IQ of 100, and this individual has a solid understanding of many concepts, can solve complex problems, and navigates the world with relative ease. Now imagine a person with an IQ of 150. This individual doesn't just understand concepts, they create new ones. They don't just solve problems, they redefine them. They see the world in a fundamentally different way, and their ability to comprehend and manipulate complex systems is astounding. Now let's take this a step further. Imagine an intelligence that's 10 times that of to this intelligence. Our most complex theories might seem as basic as addition and subtraction. The way they perceive and interact with the world would be so vastly different from our own that it might be completely alien to us. For instance, their understanding of physics might make string theory and quantum mechanics look like child's play. However, it's important to remember that this level of intelligence doesn't necessarily mean superiority in every aspect. Intelligence is multifaceted, and while GPT may excel in areas such as reasoning and problem solving, it may not possess the emotional intelligence or the nuanced understanding of human nature that we do. This is why it's crucial to approach the development and application of such advanced AI with caution. But here's the fascinating part. As we step into this new era of intelligence, we're not just observers, we're participants, we're part of the journey, shaping the development and trajectory of AI and exploring the limits of intelligence itself. So when we talk about GPT, we're not just talking about a smarter, we're talking about a window into an unfathomable world of intelligence, a world that's as fascinating as it is challenging to understand. GPT isn't just smarter, it's a glimpse into an unfathomable world of intelligence. With the rise of GPT-5, we're not just looking at AGI, we're on the cusp of ASI. Artificial superintelligence, or ASI, is the moment when artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, and not just by a little. This is a leap, a bound, a giant stride into a realm of intelligence that we, as humans, may struggle to comprehend. If we think about our own intelligence in comparison to other species, it's a humbling thought. Consider the chimpanzee, our closest living relative in the animal kingdom. With only a slight edge in intelligence, humans have managed to build civilizations, explore space, and create technologies that would seem magical to our primate cousins. Now imagine an intelligence that's not just a little more advanced than ours, but vastly superior. An intelligence that could potentially solve problems we've deemed unsolvable, create technologies beyond our wildest dreams, and understand the universe on a level we can't even grasp. That's the dawn of ASI. But when will this dawn break? Predictions vary. An article from 2013 suggested we would see AGI, artificial general intelligence, by 2040, and ASI by 2060. But the pace of development is accelerating. Experts now believe we could see AGI in as little as 3 to 5 years. ASI, once a distant concept, is now looming on the horizon. As we stand at the foot of this mountain of superintelligence, it's easy to feel a sense of awe, and perhaps a little trepidation. The world of ASI is unknown territory, a land of possibilities and challenges that we are only beginning to understand. This is the journey we are on, a journey into a future where our creations may surpass us, where we are not the pinnacle of intelligence but a stepping stone to something greater. We're not just advancing, we're leaping towards a future of ASI. GPT-5 isn't just about more intelligence, it's about new capabilities. Let's take a moment to appreciate what GPT-4 has already achieved. This model has demonstrated an uncanny ability to reason, reaching near-human levels of performance. In tests, it showcased a remarkable 80% accuracy in understanding and executing instructions. To put this into perspective, humans typically score around 87% in similar tasks. Here's where it gets even more intriguing. GPT-4 has shown the potential to grasp the complex concept of theory of mind, the ability to attribute mental states to oneself and others, and to understand that others have beliefs, desires, intentions, and perspectives that are different from one's own. Now imagine the possibilities with GPT-5. We're talking about a model that's smarter, more capable, and more human-like than ever before. Anticipating breakthroughs in its ability to understand context, interpret meaning, and make nuanced decisions. Expecting it to better understand us, to better interact with us, and to better assist us. What makes this even more exciting is the potential for these advancements to compound, much like interest in a bank account. As each capability improves, it enhances the others, leading to exponential growth in overall performance. With GPT-5, we're not just improving, we're evolving. We're not just making a tool more effective, we're taking a significant step towards creating a digital entity that can truly understand and interact with the world around it. That, my friends, is a game changer. Why GPT-5? Why now? Let's delve into the mind of Sam Altman. As the visionary leader of OpenAI, Altman has been instrumental in driving the evolution of the GPT series. Yet his ambition doesn't stop at creating a super-intelligent AI. Instead, he's looking to make GPT an integral part of our everyday lives, as ubiquitous and versatile as the smartphone in your pocket.
I mean, it's like that very first cell phone with the black and white screen that can only display those like numbers, and it just didn't do much. But there was enough in there, you're like, I can make a call, that's cool, and at the time that seems great. And then it took us, I don't know how long from that, but many decades from that to the iPhones we have today. And the thing we have today is incredible, and it took a massive amount of scaling in all these different ways to get there. But we have now is like unimaginable at the time of those like first primitive cell phones. And I think that's why we have to push forward. We're at this barely useful cell phone, but people still like making phone calls, it turns out. And if you can make a better way for them to do it so they can go walk around the world while they do it, sure, that's great. But that's not what we want to deliver. We want to deliver the iPhone 16 or 15 or whatever the current one is.
Altman likens the current version of GPT to a primitive phone with a black and white screen, capable of only receiving calls and sending texts. It's functional, sure, but nowhere near its full potential. That's where GPT-5 comes in. Altman envisions it as the iPhone 15 of language models, a sophisticated, multifunctional tool that's not only smarter, but also more reliable, accessible, and user-friendly. But why the rush? Why the relentless pursuit of improvement? Well, Altman firmly believes that AI has the potential to revolutionize every aspect of our lives, and to do that, it needs to be better, smarter, and more capable with each iteration. GPT-5 is not just about making the model 10% smarter or more reliable, it's about pushing the boundaries of what AI can do, exploring uncharted territories, and unlocking new possibilities. So the next time you wonder why GPT-5, remember this: it's not just an upgrade. It's a leap towards a future where AI isn't just a tool, but an indispensable ally. GPT-5 isn't just an upgrade, it's the dawn of a new era. As we stand on the precipice of this new era, one thing is clear: change is not just coming, it's here. The dawn of GPT-5 marks a significant leap in the realm of artificial intelligence, promising to redefine our perception of machine learning and its potential to transform our world. GPT-5 is not just a new iteration of an existing technology, it's a beacon heralding a future where AI's understanding and communication capabilities are on par with and even surpass human intelligence. This breakthrough is not just about creating smarter machines, it's about paving the way for a future where AI can be an integral part of our daily lives, assisting us in areas that were once exclusively human domains. But this leap into the future is not without challenges. As AI becomes more intelligent and capable, questions around ethics, accountability, and safety become more pressing. The potential for misuse is significant, and we need to be prepared. This is why it's crucial for all of us to familiarize ourselves with these changes, to understand the potential risks and rewards, and to be active participants in shaping this future. The world of GPT-5 is a world where machines can understand us, help us, and even think like us. It's a world where AI is not just a tool, but a partner. It's a world where our understanding of intelligence, communication, and even our own humanity is constantly being challenged and redefined. This is a world full of opportunities for innovation, for growth, for a better understanding of ourselves and the universe we live in. But it's also a world full of challenges. As we navigate this new landscape, we need to be mindful of the potential pitfalls and ensure that the development and deployment of these technologies are done responsibly. The future is not a distant dream. It's right here, knocking on our doorstep, and this future is GPT-5. It's bigger, brighter, and far more revolutionary than we ever imagined.